Freyday's having a lovely little sleep this morning, but for some reason he's sleeping with his legs he looks like he's just about to get up. You know, he's got his legs ready to get up, but he's still just snoozing. Maybe he was going to get up, then he thought, no, can't be bothered, want to stay and sleep a bit longer. And then, Hunter nice, munching away in the grass. You can see one of the sheepies. Maybe the other one's hiding behind the tree. Oh, can't see anyone yet. Spesh and Mabel must be somewhere up in that camp, munching away in the grass, which is coming through. So they're not waiting for breakfast, which they normally are. So that's a bit weird. I did see someone's up the top of the field, so they're up there somewhere. It's fine. They're still here. Oh, a cat. Hi, Twix. And then we have the Mickey Noodle and the anti-ran. Oh, one of your lights are going weird again. And then we have Nero in here as well. Don't know where the free roamers are. They have destroyed the hay hole. I mean, the bale is just, you know, coming out the hay hole now. And I couldn't move it yesterday, so it lives there now. It just lives like a mess. No free roamers to be seen. So who knows where they are? Probably up in a backfield somewhere or in the woods. Who knows? But it'll be fine now. They're up here at some point for breakfast or brunch or just their tea. Hey, right, should we get you three fed? Hey? Right. Do you want a packet of your food? Hey, we have both cats. There's little Dee Dee. You don't see that close that often, so we'll just zoom in. That's Dee. She has the white bit on her chest, and a little bit off the top of her ear. Says the cats. Hello. Right, should we get you food? But Twix, you can get closer to her. Hello. Both straight in there, no hesitation. Even though Dee's looking at me, she only waits until I've got more to the back of the feed room by the bin. But no, she must be hungry this morning and she was not waiting. Hey, two very happy cats now. Even though I'm sure once I've got everyone else fed, Twix will come back into the middle of the barn and try and make me think I haven't fed her yet. Because she does that. All happily tucking into their brekkie, and Mabel has appeared, so has Spesh. They're not ready for breakfast. Hey? Did the breakfast alarm not go off? Hey? They're ready. Oh, Spesh is even trotting. You're probably expecting to see Spesh and Mabel talking to their breakfast, but before you see that, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to Mr. Hoitze Putzy, who is, how old are you today, Hoitze? Don't turn away. He's 23 today. Hey, you're the oldest, aren't you? Well, minus Prince, who's older, but you know. He's 23 today. Oh, I'm confusing them because now Yo's coming over. Hey, no. Right, go down to your house and I'll feed you down there, sweetheart. Yes? Such a handsome face. But anyway, there is Spesh and Mabel tucking into their breakfast. Hey! Right, but go feed Hoitze and Yo. And while I was feeding people, a birdie, blackbird, don't actually know what sort of bird it is, apologies, is starting to eat Yo's breakfast. What are you doing, birdie? That's not your food. I know it's Hoitze's bowl. Fly awaying now. Yes, whoa! It even picked out the apple. Whoa, clever bird. I'm sorry, we'll get back to horses in a minute. But look, it started to like peck out the apple. So sorry, Yo, your apple has been starting to eaten by a birdie. That didn't take it that long. Where's the Yo-Yo? Where's the Hoitze? Is he coming? Not quite sure. Hoitze, come on! Apologies about the apple. A bird did that. Why, hello, birthday boy. Here we go. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, head in the air. You make such a show that you don't want him to share with you, but he always gets in there. Hey, you always share with your little friend, don't you? Happy birthday, Hoitze. 23 today. Hey. And so there we go, we can see that face. Ren and Nika gonna go to the round pen for the day. Nika is walking a lot better in the boots. Where are we all going? I actually don't know where we're going. But come, Nika. Come on, sweetheart. Hey, look at her. You can walk really well over the stony ground now. Now you've got your boots on. Hey. Nika and Ren are happy now. They're in their round pen. And they still had some net left over from yesterday, which they're tucking into. So they can finish that off while I go and drain the nets which have been soaking overnight. Hey, Nika Noodles. You're being very nice and you're actually sharing with your auntie today, because yes, this is what she normally does. She sort of reverses into Ren and then won't let Ren by the hay bar. Can you not reverse into your auntie? That's not very nice behaviour, is it, Noodles? Why, hello, Iceman. Apologies, but you don't get fed first. And there's Hammy Han, and Weirdo is just taking his time. Where is he? He's hiding in the field. There he is. He knows he can just take his time, as he's the top boy out here. So he just waggers over in his own little time. Don't you? Right, are we ready for breakfast? The boysies now have their brekkie. There's Weirdo, Uber in his little area, Iceman with his, and Angel Eyes with his, and I've just filled up their treat balls. And we are now on tub number 35 of treats. So again, a massive thank you to everyone who buys treats and fruit and just anything off our wish list, as they all really appreciate it. And you know, the boys especially appreciate their treats, because you know they all love their treat balls in the morning, and they'll probably be a bit lost without their morning treat balls, because you know it's now just part of the daily morning routine now. It's just a part of their little lives. Hey, they're all happy. And Tracy has come out this morning. She's currently picking some cleaves because it's Hoitze's special day. And this morning I could not figure out how to make a 2 and a 3 for 23 out of apples, orange and banana. It was a bit too early to try and be creative, because I'm not creative at the best of times. So we'll try and do a bit more, because actually, you know, cleaves there with sticky things, so it'll be quite easy to mould a tuna 3 out of them or something. So that should work better. Right, Han, it's time for the morning eye care, sweetheart. Look at that handsome little face. And we're tucking straight into the treat balls this morning. Hey, says Weirdo with his. Oh, you got a treat, well done. So yesterday I brought him up and he had a bit of a main wash and a leg wash as he was getting itchy. So he's got his fly sheet back on. So hopefully that will help. And hopefully he's starting to forgive me as I neglected him a tiny bit this week and I haven't brought him in. And he's not very happy about that. But he came up yesterday and he had a nice little pamper, so I think he's starting to forgive me now. A little man. Yes. And then we have Iceman. He's having an itch now. But he's got his treat ball. Then we have Hannes with his. And Hannes is just the master of treat balls, really. Because he has it down to a fine art, don't you? And now Weirdo is starting to switch treat balls. All happy boys. And now it's time for the girlies to have their brekkie. So we have Dal and Skinny in the safety zone. Miss Gadeline is tucking into hers. And then we have little Miss Skinny with hers. And then Mai is outside in the field, outside the safety zone. Hey, but Mai, I don't know what she's done. She's had a very nice lie down or roll. It's quite an interesting mud pattern that she has acquired and created. So it's not just like she's laid down and she's got a mud patch. It's more, don't know, more artistic than that. So yes. Maybe just have a lie down. I don't know how she did it. Who knows? It's still my mind. So anything is possible, isn't it, sweetheart? The girlies are being speed eaters today. But you know, Dow, she can eat quickly, but still not as quick as the others. But it's just so fun to watch Dow eat, as you know. She goes like a gerbil with her cheeks. I don't know, Dow's just Dow. Dow's a cool little horse, aren't you? Yes. She's just so lovable. And just, yeah. She's just Dow. But you know, Skinny, you know, speed eater today. Finished same time as mine. Mine's done as well. We all done? Yes. There we go. Breakfast time is over. Back out into the field. And not at speed this morning. Just chilling. So Tracy's over there starting to pull out the wild daisies, which were the white flowers in the bales from last year, which we don't want in there. So these are the wild daisies, which we don't want in the bales as the horses don't like them. And they were a nightmare last year to pick out the bales, so we're going to try and get them all out. So we might be starting to get somewhere, as long as you don't look across the field. As you can just see, it really is just a sea of white, which we don't really want. And this is all the daisies we've picked this morning. So you can't see many on this side of the field. They're all still that side, but we'll get them picked one way or another. As Hoitze's 23 today, me and Tracy have made a 2 and a 3 out of some cleaves, fuchsia and some fruit for him. Hoitze's just waiting to go through to his little birthday surprise. Here we go.
Happy birthday, dear Hoitze. Happy
Hoitze with his 23.
Part of our family since he was just 3 years old. Thank you, Katie. You singing happy birthday is so much better than me singing it. Straight for the bananas.
It's raining, but it's time for the party guests to join the party. Right, come on, Jubs. Go on, little man. You go that way. Go on. Off you pop. Here we go. Stubbers going to go join the party. And here we go. Yo, wifey yo, going to join the party. So it's a little family party. So when I see these guys is Yo has married her mother's husband, and she's a stepmom who has acquired a child who she tolerates for, you know, Hoitze's happiness. So
If you ask very nicely, he might let you. Oh, Yodel. Are you going to get the leftovers? Cumbria, north of England. And today we're celebrating Hoitze's 23rd birthday. Susan, we will give Hoitze a big cuddle. It's orange. Trish, I think Hoitze at the moment is aging backwards. You know, he was looking like an old man.
Nero is being a little mountain goat, doing a bit of rock climbing, eh? But he's very clever. He knows exactly where he's putting his feet, don't you, sweetie? Hey, is the fresh grass growing? Hey, you just want a bit of grass, don't you? Maybe you can go back up by your turnout by the side of the walker. And not by the walker, by the side of the arena, that's the one. Because hopefully that would have grown a little bit by now, now that we've had a bit of rain. If the sun comes out, hopefully that will have a bit more grass coverage and you won't keep climbing out of it like you have been. He's very clever, aren't you, sweetie? There, getting all the fresh tasty stuff from the top. And you know, he knows where his feet are. He is very clever. Hey, it does just look quite weird, him just stood. Be careful, good lad. There we go. Hey, you run out of hay? Hey, it's quite chill today, aren't you? Do you want a tyre? Should I put some things in a tyre for you? Hey? He's quite happy, just getting some of the green stuff, eh? And then we have Sneaky Needles and Ren in the brown pen, which I think I may have to put another net in the hay bar, otherwise Nika might be coming out the round pen. 'Cause yesterday Nika snapped another bit of ropes. What she does is she just puts her head under and pushes the fence while trying to get any bits of grass she can, but she breaks the fence sometimes. Well, there you go. So that's sort of what she does, but she just keeps putting her head further and further under the fence. Hey, so I'll go get you another hay net. Yes, I think they finished their one from yesterday. So go get them another and they'll be happy again. Then I can get finished mucking out and do a bit of the pea pick. But none of the free roamers have actually reappeared yet. So who knows, they're probably just having a nice chill morning somewhere in the top fields. Nika, that's not very helpful. You will break the fence again. There we go, we're happy. Nika's no longer trying to get out. Well, she wasn't trying to get out. She was just trying to get all the little bits of grass she could. But there we go. Nika and Auntie Ren all happy again. And Nika isn't reversing into Ren yet. Give it a bit of time. And she might be trying to push Ren off the hay bar so she can have it all to herself. But she does share with her sometimes. But then Nika goes away from the hay bar and then Ren has it for herself, so she does get hay as well. The first free roamer has appeared and he just came up behind me and obviously just started to tuck into the hay hole, her happy place. So she's now appeared and the hay hole is looking a bit tidier now than it was this morning when the bale was starting to, you know, slope out the hay hole because you destroyed the bale and you didn't unwrap the bale very well in its layers, did you? No. So, you know, just shoved it all, so it's just a massive pile of hay now, which might make the nets a bit easier as we just sort of had to shove it all back this morning. So there's Annie. Just going to give Nero a hay ball. Oh, I think, yes, we have a little Smurfykin. He's reappeared as well. So is Hidda. Hidda, hello. You're right, sweetie. You've had a nice roll there, haven't you? So Hidda has now also reappeared, so they'll get their breakfast. Well, it's not really breakfast anymore. Brunch, and I need to put Hidda's fly sheet back on. Sweetheart, let's not rub out the tiny bit of mane you have left. That would not be a very good idea. So get you sorted. Can you wait till after I finish the last box? Yeah, then we'll get you all sorted. Yeah, so there's little Smurfykin. Hi Smurf. Just gonna go chuck Nero his table. Oh, he stopped kicking now. Probably when the free roamers came over. Look, I have something for you. Would you like a cable? Just lob that in there. There we go. You have a hay ball. Keep you happy. He does like his hay balls. Right, Smurf, come and get your bum in. Right, so Smurf now has his brunch, afternoon, breakfast, whatever we are calling it. So he's going to box. Annie Hidda doesn't nick his. Then Annie is out here with her meal, whatever they want to call it. So actually, I don't actually know what time it is, so who knows? It can be whatever they choose to call this meal. And I feel bad now because Hidda's not sort of at the turnouts, so they've seen me with food. So come on, Flops, look. What do I have? Come on, move them little legs of yours. Come on, about to call you Smurf then. Come on, Flops. There we go. I know, it's a lot of effort, isn't it? A lot of effort. There we go, they're all happy. You done, Smurf. Would you like to be released? Hey? There we go. Go. Go on then. Where you going? Where you going? You don't know yourself, do you? You're not quite sure if you go that way, you have an Annie to get behind. Hey, look at that little face. I'd quite like you to go out and close the door so no one comes in this box to make a mess. Which I think you've already been in the bed, haven't you? Yes, you have. But I don't think you've peed or peed, so it's all right. Right, come. Sorry, I'm evicting you. Apologies. There we go. Smurfy is out. It really didn't take long for someone to get into bed, so it's a fluffy do. We have a proper droopy lip going, haven't we? Look at that. Just look at that droopy lip. Oh, fluffiness. We have to zoom out so we can get the whole face in that picture. But look at that snoozy face with the droopy lip. Hey. And then we have little Smurfykin. Snoozy away. Do you have a droopy lip? He has a droopy lip as well. Yay. Little Smurfykin. And then we have Miss Anniekin. He's gone to bed. Hey Anne, You're probably not very happy that I'm disturbing your nappy time, but that is fine. I will go away and leave you to your nap in a minute. Hey, so Anniekin's in bed, because, you know, it's a very tough life being an Anniekin, isn't it? So she's just having a little power nap, you know. It was a tough life eating hay out the hay hole this morning, wasn't it? And then you had your brunch. So, you know, we needed a nap after brunch, didn't we? Hey. She's just having a little siesta. Is it France after lunch that some people have a nap? Don't know. I think there's a country where they have like a siesta after lunch. So, you know, she's just having post-brunch nap, aren't you, sweetie? Yes. Right, we'll leave you in bed. And then leave you two to snooze, and we'll see if anyone else goes for a proper nap. Back in the round pen, Nikki needs and Ren. I was going to do a bit of raking, as since they're in here all day, every day, the wood chip starts to go up around the edges and starts to spew out a bit. So you need to do a bit of raking and tidying the edges so it doesn't spew out. And plus it just really annoys me when I can see it just starting to come out. So we'll get that all sorted. There we go, the edges are all sorted now. I've raked and blowed it. So there we go, edges all done. It's no longer really irritating me. So that's all done. And they're still happily munching away. And Annie, yep, she's got out of bed now. Looks like it's going to tip it down. And I can feel it starting to mizzle a bit, so the weather just can't make up its mind what it's doing today, can it, girlies? It's been rainy, it's been sunny. Once the sun comes out, it's actually quite warm, but then clouds over and it tries to rain. It just needs to make its mind up, really. Annie, what have you just done? She's walking away now. I was just in the feed room, just throwing bits and bobs out, and I heard a noise, something falling on the floor. She's acting like what was not me. So she's knocked a mug off the side by the whiteboard. It's like one of the really ancient Frisian Experience mugs. So see, that's like a young Hidda, I think. And then we have a drummy, and don't quite know who that is. But you know, these are like ancient, you know, they've been through the dishwasher so much, but they're still alive. Wow, this one was, but now Annie has destroyed it a little. But you know, it was already chipped. She didn't do that chip at the bottom. But all that happened was the handle just came off in a couple of pieces. So, you know, not actually that much damage. You know, it fell from a semi-decent height there, and all what's happened was the handle came off. So they are quite, you know, durable mugs, aren't they? Annie, stop itching. Anniekins. Annie. That's not very helpful, is it? Wandering off now. Nero was getting a bit bored, so giving him one of his tyres to just keep him entertained until I finished sorting things out, just doing nets, getting them all ready to be soaked and everything, because he was starting to kick the gate. So I thought, this will keep him entertained for a while I sort stuff out. It's just like distracting a toddler, just keep finding them things to do, or give them things to eat, and that keeps them happy for a bit longer, because I know he's just getting a bit bored. It's getting towards the end of the day, so this will keep him entertained for a little while. It's quite fun to watch him playing with his tyre. So he's just got a bit of orange and apple in there, which he just has to get out the tyre. I leave the barn for 1 minute to go give Nero his tyre, and Annie has come back round and she's now eating the net. Annie, that's meant to be soaked. You don't need soaked haylage. You have the whole hay hole. You have all of that to eat. Look at all that hay. And yet you choose to eat the net. I would prefer if you could stuff the nets rather than eat them, sweetheart. But that's not going to happen, is it? That's too much manual labour for you. So she won't have a treat bowl because that's too much manual labour to get the treats. She wants to be hand fed the treats, not to kick or nose a ball around. Hey, that's why you're Queen Annie, isn't it? You have minions to feed you treats and things. Nero is just heading off on his afternoon walks. We finished the tyre and we were getting bored again. So it's time for the afternoon walks. So off he goes on his circles now. Good lad. Hey! Floppy Doo now has his fly sheet on, so hopefully he feels a bit better. And then we also have Anniekin. Where is he? He's hiding. Well, Annie's just blocking him. We also have Smurf, because I've just come up to the paddock outside the arena to see how much grass it actually has in it, to whether that would actually keep Nero enclosed. But these three are like a little family. But Smurfy does love Annie and Hidda more than they love him. Because, you know, like Annie and Hidda can go up into the top fields, and if Smurf's left on the yard by himself, he's not very happy about it and he starts to call to them. Annie! My point, you know? Smurf loves Annie and Hidda more than they love him. But, you know, he just tags along for the journey. He likes their company. And now they're off again. So it's quite funny because Annie and Hidda have paused, you know, on the corner of the arena, and Smurfy kept wondering because I think he thought that they were following him, but they weren't. So he sort of stopped there. Now he's looking around because he's thinking, where do I go now? So he's not quite sure where to go now because he doesn't know where Annie and Hidda are going to go. So I think he's just waiting to see where they go, to be fair. Everyone is in their boxes for the night. There's Nero, Lou, and Meaty Noodles next door, and then Ren is in the big box, and then Mabel and Spesh are ready and waiting for their tea. But I think the free reigners have disappeared up the top, so I don't think they'll be having tea, because I don't think they're going to be in a rush to come back down. There we go, the girlies have a nice full hay hut, but after they finish their tea. So there's Speshy Spesh with hers, and Miss Maybelline with her tea. Oh, they put themselves down, they were at the top gate. But you know where you get fed now? Have you had a good birthday? Yeah? There we go. Yo-Yo's got her food. And Hoitze and Jubbies have theirs. Hey Hoitze, hope you had a good birthday. Hey. Yes, look at that handsome face.